Good day all. I hope this video is finding you all well. Thank you very much for being with us again on another day. As the start of my 4 days on the road today, so it's a Wednesday, so I'm flying solo. Trying to fill some gaps again today, basically between sort of Stamford, that sort of area, and North Peterborough. There's a lot of little gaps there between Bourne, I suppose, and the top of Peterborough is where I actually am. So working my way to fill a few of those gaps with some of the beautiful little country pubs and little towny ones. Market Deeping St James is the point of the video. But I'm going to be going around some of the little villages either side of them. It's only Wednesday, I'll probably only do 14 or 15 today, but you know, we'll get through what we can. And I've stopped off on the way into Market Deeping, while I've still got the car, in a village called Langtoft, because I've just spotted this absolute beauty called a Waggon and Horses. So it's the Waggon and Horses at Langtoft. Google Maps reckon I was still 3 minutes drive outside Market Deeping. So I thought, what better place to start with a nice little old pub on a junction there that looks like that. Quite a beautiful little building. As you can see from the car park, even for a Wednesday lunchtime, it's coming up on 1:45 in the afternoon. They are pretty busy already. Carvery Wednesday and Sunday, so I should imagine they are packed out for that carvery. Let's go in and see how it looks, see how it smells. Start number one then at Langtoft is the Waggon and Horses. I understand why it's busy. Carvery, it smells amazing. Got an ale on, JW Lee's. It is Dragon's Fire, so that's what I've gone for. So I've never had that before, and it's very nice. Pretty standard selection of stuff. But what a beautiful looking little publet with plenty of space down there. Busy dining and a lovely fireplace sat in a corner. So a very nice little place for me to have started my day with a nice ale as well that I've never tried. Lovely little pub, great little garden space they've got on here as well. Little marquee and stuff. Restaurant, I said that food smells amazing. But yeah, what a great little way to start my day. On we go. Impressed by the Waggon and Horses, but opening hours, as I said, it's a Wednesday, so I get they're going to be funny today. So to 1, as you can see, Tuesday doesn't have until 5, but on a Wednesday, 12 till 2:30, and then 5 till 10 p.m. Called the Ruddy Duck. Yeah, one thing I do like, I like finding pubs with unique names, ones that I've never done before, because I've had a lot of Waggon and Horses. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I've never done a Ruddy Duck. So I'm in the village of Peakirk, which is, it's got a Peterborough address, so I've come out of what I assume was either Rutland or Lincolnshire, I think, into what would be Cambridgeshire, I assume. For this one, but it was only a 10 minute drive away from the Waggon and Horses, and it's called the Ruddy Duck. As you see, it's quite a beautiful looking establishment, so it's going to be stop 2 of the day. What a stunning little pub. So low ceilings, beams, 4 ales on offer, which is really good. Camden Pale, Moretti, San Miguel, Inches, all on the taps as well. But yeah, four ales on, one from Oakham, which obviously just down the road from here, one from Abbeydale, who I know a lot about from Sheffield sort of area. But what a beautiful looking. This is the dining space over there, lovely fireplace and things. Christmas menu looks good, staff very, very friendly. It's a gorgeous looking little boozer. Next village along, 2 minutes away, is Glinton. And this one, again, they like these old stone. These beautiful old stone buildings. Branding wise, the green signs and things, this looks like a Green King to me, but there's no Green King plaque instantly visible anywhere, so I'm wondering if it is or not. I mean, that's a pretty impressive looking piece of history, just out the front, isn't it? Nice, looks very nice again from the outside. These village pubs, I said they're all, look how busy the car park is again. Beautiful church opposite exactly where we are. So the Bluebell at Glinton is my 3rd stop of the day. Let's go and sign out if it is a Green King. Just wow, so this place is absolutely incredible. It's stunning beyond belief. So late 1700s, we think it's about 1798 this was built or became a pub. Some of the stone fireplace and bits up there. Got a nice sized dining area around to there as well. So it is a Green King building, but it's a freehold now. So the guys that have been here for 11 years now have full reign over the kitchen and everything else they want to do, which is wonderful. I think that is the best way of doing it. But I think this is absolutely incredible. Lovely space, look, out to the rear garden as well. And obviously more dining space over there. But look at some of the walls in here. The low ceilings, the beams, the fireplaces. The fireplaces just go on and on as you walk through. Look, I think this is an absolutely beautiful pub. There's not a single thing about this place that I don't think is absolutely incredible. The food smells amazing, menu looks good. Guys that run it are lovely, lovely people. And it is just a phenomenal looking boozer. A couple of ales on as well. I've gone for their own house beer. Show you what I went for. So I've got a black sheep one on. I went for this, the Bluebell Bitter, and it is really, really good. So come and try it. Got to come and see it. It's beautiful. Now this doesn't happen too often, where I end up with two with the same name in a row. But well, we're here. We're in the village of Helpston, and in this cottage, the poet John Clare was born. I'm not a massive poetry guy, as you can probably tell, but it's always nice to find a little bit of history, and it's beautiful. So, as I just said, it doesn't happen that often, but two bluebells in a row. So this is the bluebell at Helpston, and again, it's got that gorgeous stone work on the outside, hasn't it? And looks an absolute gem of a pub. And I love the fact that they're all open in the afternoons from lunchtime. That is, and as I said, there's plenty of cars in the car park again. So my second bluebell, and apparently there is a third one just up the road as well, third bluebell. That will be a record of bluebells in one day if I go and do a third, but this one is the Helpston one, and again, an absolute stunner. It's another absolute little stunner. 4 real ales on, so a black sheep, one called Fool's Nook that I've never had before. So I'm trying the Fool's Nook, Abbott, and a Wherry one. Camden Pale on Guinness, Moretti, stuff like that. But yeah, just look how beautiful it is. I know what you've got on. Wherry, Abbott, Fool's Nook's what I've gone for, and black sheep. What a gorgeous little place again. The low ceilings and bits like that. How gorgeous the pub is. I'm so impressed with where I've been so far today. 2 super bluebells in a row. And yeah, there is definitely a third bluebell for me to do today, but the next village along is called Eton. And the pub in Eton is the Golden Pheasant. Whopping great space they've got here. Outside bar, look, great garden. Kids play area and stuff up there as well. And another pretty beautiful looking building. So the Golden Pheasant is my 5th stop of the day. I'm finding a lot of like really big country welcomes, and the place is lovely. Ones I've gone to. So try saying that after a few pints of it. I bet you can't, or you wouldn't want to. 3 ales on, and I've gone for green hop in here. But yeah, I mean, yeah, honestly, try saying that. You know the old analogy, the old nursery rhyme and things like that. Try saying that several times. I wouldn't fancy it, but I've got the green hop, and it's nice. So Neen Valley Brewery, this one. I've tried them before, but another wicked country pub this. I'll show you around the rest of the Golden Pheasant, shall we? Because they're all lovely here. They are absolutely lovely. Treats me very, very nicely. A lovely dining room space to the rear of the bar and stuff as well. So you can see why these places are doing well and they are so popular, can't you? Because they're just doing everything right for what a country pub or a village pub needs. And it all looks nice, it all looks absolutely perfect. They also do, the toilets and stuff are down this way apparently, but if we go down here, I'll be able to show you to the marquee, just there at the back. Look, that marquee available for functions, private hire, and all sorts, and that is a really good space, isn't it? So yeah, that's available for hire. If you are in the area looking to host a special event, you might be able to find it there. Oh, look at that. You know I love a Labrador. Oh, what a sweet painting. Yeah, absolutely love it. Another top-notch country pub. And here we have it, a record-setting day for bluebells. 3rd bluebell of the day. And it's another, I said they must have had an abundance of these stones in the olden days around this area, because all of these pubs, the frontage of them is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? All 3 bluebells have been absolutely stunning. In fact, all 5 that I've been to so far have been absolutely brilliant. So the bluebell at Maxey, this one, M-A-X-E-Y, is my 6th stop of the day. Half of the pubs I've done today are called the Bluebell. Explain that, yeah? It's great though. You can't go wrong with village pubs. There are 6 ales on here, so I've gone for Summer Lightning there that I've never had before. White Rat from Ossett is on, ESB from Fuller's, London Pride, and Bishop's Farewell from Oakham that I've had before. So yeah, I've gone with the Summer Lightning, which is nice. This is Pearl. Pearl is absolutely lovely. That's what I super looking. So the old stone walls, the beams, so you know I love them. Absolutely love them. Loving my little village pub tour. 3 fantastic bluebells. All the guys in there, the young lady running the bar, she's incredible on the bar. She's very plausible, very pleasant, makes you feel very welcome. It's very nice. It's just a very nice atmosphere in there. All the locals are lovely as well. And you come out and you just see like the history of these villages. These must be proper old little villages. Thatched cottages, thatched roofs everywhere you look. Just beautiful. So another lovely little village and a top-notch bluebell. 3 out of 3 for bluebells, 6 out of 6 for pubs I've been to so far today. Let's crack on, eh? Hard life. I've kind of made it into Deeping now. This bit I think is called Deeping St James. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's very difficult to, the address just says Manaway Peterborough, but it's definitely Deeping something. It's whether it's definitely not Market Deeping, so it's Deeping St James maybe, or something else Deeping, I don't know. But it's a micro pub, and you know how much I love a good micro pub, and I've heard nothing but good things about the Thirsty Giraffe. So it's sat in a little parade of shops, Manaway parade of shops. So Peterborough address. It's called the Thirsty Giraffe, and I am very excited to get in and see what all the hype has been about. Let's face it, you always know which ones I'm going to love and which ones I'm not, and I've loved everything so far today, but this was actually shouted out several times. So Thirsty Giraffe is top 7. I said, you know I love a micro pub, and then eight wonderful cask offerings. I've gone for black pig and oatmeal stout. It's very, very tasty. I'm very, very impressed, to be fair. And some wonderful things. Landlord Steve, he's been here for 3 years, and he's just challenged me to come and have a look around his cellar. Now, you know, I love a tour of a cellar, and I never want to say this, so he must be confident. Come on, Steve, let's get in here and have a look, yeah. Walk this way. Feel like I'm in an Aerosmith video. Oh. Here we go, look at this.
This is because we can get the choice of beers.
12.2 degrees, I like that.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Right, we've got about 15 beers if we need them. And because we have peaks and troughs with customers, we can't do beer in larger quantities, so we do it in pins. So if you don't know what a pin is, it's essentially a half-size firkin. So 36 pints in a little barrel, so we can get the choice, which gives Market Deeping something a bit different.
It certainly does. And we confirmed them in Deeping St James.
Deeping St James.
Yeah, see, confirmed it. Knew I was right. But yeah, a pin. I'm a big fan of pins because they literally do the trick. As Steve just said, they really do the trick. If you can't, you haven't got the big enough space to stick bigger casks, you can have an awful lot more. Great little cellar, great little pub. This. Come and check it out. And it's easy to find as well. Don't be fooled. Come and find it. It's really easy. Some pretty cool stuff on the walls in the toilet in here. It's just one toilet. It's not like it's going to come in. This is so true, gentlemen. You know it is. Yeah, and yeah, what's one of their places with I can see that doing it. Yeah, dog park. Yeah, this is a great little micro. Honestly, Steve running it's lovely. The customers, it's just that this is a brilliant little micro pub. Absolutely loved the Thirsty Giraffe. I thought that was an absolute belter of a micro pub. You can't beat a micro pub, honestly. In this day and age, it is the future. It's the way forward because people want to open new businesses, keep them sustainable. You can't beat a micropub because the overheads are so much less, so you can have pins which give you such a better choice. It's just a wonderful way of doing modern day drinking. But let's get out of the modern day drinking. Let's go back in time to the olden day drinking. Well, like I said, they definitely had a batch deal on these wonderful stones and bricks in this area, didn't they? So the Waterton Arms is stop 8, and it is another absolute beauty from the outside, isn't it? Gotta love that. Stop 8 then, Waterton Arms, and I am still in Deeping St James. There's no one, the internal stone walls again and stuff. Kind of show the age of the place. I'm going to go with this sometime around sort of the late 1700s, early 1800s again. We can't actually get a date on it, but obviously this is a super space, isn't it? Super beautiful looking space. There are actually 5 ales on. There's Jaipur, Doombar, Peroni Neckel, Moretti and Thatcher's Gold on up at this end, but it's a super looking pub. And then Hopical Storm, I do like a Hopical Storm on. That fireplace is beautiful, and 3 more ales on this side, Landlord, Citra and Tribute from St Austell.
They're all on the board.
So they're all on the board there with the prices, look as well.
Oh no, that's the
being expertly modelled.
That's the strength of them.
That's the strength of them. That's not the prices, that's the strength. No, I like that. I always rather know the strength than the price anyway, I would. But yeah, wonderful fireplace again, and obviously this bit now down beyond where there is a pool table and stuff down at the bottom end. This would have been an extension, I'm sure, from the original pub building. But if you look around it, what a beautiful looking establishment it truly is. As darkness starts to set in upon me, I feel it would be remiss of me not to show the beauty of this little bridge in Deeping St James. Honestly, some of the buildings around here are just absolutely breathtakingly stunning. And my next port of call then is the Bell. So it's stop number 9 at midday. It's the third of 4 in Deeping St James before we get into Market Deeping itself. But yeah, looks a nice one. Says traditional on the outside, and I love anything that says traditional. Oh, another super pub, and darts fans among you will recognise one of the regulars in here. I'm sure he's thrown a few arrows at the board in here. But let's talk about the beers first. So I've got from Milestone, the anniversary, and I've gone for that, which is very good in here. I said darts fans amongst you might recognise the legend that is Wolfie, sat here, a local and a regular in here, sat at the bar. But yeah. So three connotations of this over the years, apparently. People are all getting their pints ready. 3 connotations of this over the years, apparently. Building's been knocked down, rebuilt, and all sorts. So probably from about the mid 1800s, I'd say. Again, there would have been at the back here would have been where the original parts of the pub was, but where that bridge was at the front, that was originally part of. There's been a pub here for many years. Let's say it's a wonderful outdoor space and stuff on it, but it's not every day you bump into a bona fide darting legend, is it, in the pub? So yeah, look up if you don't know who Wolfie is and you're a darts fan, you probably should. Nice fella, lovely pub, some good beers on, good banter, decent booze of this. Bona fide darting legend. Still happy to have seen him. Like, you know, it's nice. Like, he watched the darts for years. My dad loved the darts. So honestly, God rest his soul, my dad loved the darts. My dad would have been so jealous that I've just met Wolfie. He honestly would. So, you know, little victories, little wins. But the last one then of Deeping St James, yeah, I'm trying to stick to the board. So the last one of Deeping St James is the Walnut Tree, which has got something going on at the front. I'm assuming it's like a food bank type affair. It's reduced, yeah, it's cheap, reduced food. I'm assuming pick the front, which is absolutely lovely to see. And that's a great thing to do for the community and for people. But the Walnut Tree is sat here, and it is I think it's top 10 of the day. It's a good ales on in here again, and I've never a Lacon's Brewery one, so I've gone with it's a black IPA, and I'm quite impressed. Timothy Taylor's bulk maker with the old Halloween pumpkins. I like the fact that Timothy Taylor's did those Halloween pump clips. They impressed me, but this is nice again. It's a decent sized pub. Watch it with sport and stuff on in here, reserved for a darts team. So I've also got a darts night and stuff on later tonight. Well, maybe Wolfie should come down, show him how it's done. But it is a decent sized little pub, proper like, yeah. So the other darts things Saturday, keep them separated. Come on, fighting. Send Wolfie down, man. Right, making it into Market Deeping itself, coming across what is called the Boundary. There's a chip shop there called the Boundary, which showed me where the Boundary was. And I'm in Market Deeping, which was the point of the video to start with, wasn't it? And surrounding, well, Market Deeping and surrounding area anyway. But honestly, I have not found a bad pub thus far today. I'm having a fantastic day. And it's nice sometimes getting around some of these village places and smaller towns and things like that, and just seeing what they've got to offer, because it's refreshing sometimes not being in big towns or cities. So Market Deeping, 5 to do in Market Deeping, and the first of which is the Stage, which is the one with all the accommodation and the hotel and everything else. So we're going to get that done as the first one of Market Deeping. This one is still a fully functioning hotel. And it's, to be honest, it's quite exquisite looking inside. The rooms and stuff, we've got a reception area and things, but coming with the old stone floors and things like that. Watch the sport area. So we're technically still in the external part of the building, aren't we? But hotel will go up there. This is the lounge area. It's closed for private function, can't win, but what a gorgeous looking lounge space and the main bar. Again, I've seen an abundance of great looking fireplaces there, haven't I? So apparently this is a well, covers over a well that goes many feet down. I don't understand why you would cover that over, because that would be a massively beautiful feature to be able to still see. And if you want some ales on, then you've got a good array of choice to come. Prize up at the moment, but as you see, plenty of good ales and good choices on. Whether you want a keg or cask, you'll probably be able to find it here. It's a beautiful looking building. I'm very impressed. Yeah, fair play to it. Very impressive, overawing type building to see. And if we come up the back of this, so this side is all restaurant, dining area, but look out to here and fresh as you come out there now. The temperature has definitely dropped. But an external bar and car park space that you can hear the river from being sat out here. You can literally sit out here on a top table with a pint, or down there, fireworks still going off, but literally sit out here and look over the river. What an absolutely stunning pub hotel. Right, dead opposite the stage, near enough, is the, which again, look at the stonework on these. They must have got a bulk deal on this, mustn't they? Because all of them around here are, but this is most definitely a gorgeous old coaching inn, 16th century coaching inn with an absolutely wonderful. So this is where years ago they would have stabled your horses and stuff down on this side. That's probably an old stable block, to be fair, on this side. So this is where the horses would have rested while their owners went in to get on the lash, you know. I like to bring a bit of culture and history, you know that. I try my best anyway. Yeah, beautiful looking boozer. Not much left to do, so we're going to get through it. And then I'm still eyeing up Deep in Kebab House with that lit up one over there next to the stage. I'm eyeing that up already. So it's an Everard's pub. What do I always say, people who watch my videos? I am yet to find a bad Everard's pub. Yeah, let's show you then. So we've got Everard's Tiger. We're going with this. We're going with this in it. Green hop. I've never had before.
We've been in a few times.
Rhode Island. That is a really good New England as well that I've not had for a while, but I have had before. So let's go with this because I haven't. Gorgeous looking building. Look, and look, even little bits. So dug out down into a little separate, wonderful looking little bar. Yet another wonderful looking fireplace out on that side. Corridors galore, and a lovely, elegant dining space. It's a top gaff. Not far to the next pub. So the Bull, the Square. So is it? Not sure what to do. I've had mixed reviews as we go round. It's a beautiful old building, isn't it? But I've had mixed reviews from what we're going to find in it, so I'm interested to see what it's like. Apparently it's had a lot of ownership changes over the years, so let's go and see what the Square has got to offer today. So I said outside, this is the one I heard mixed reports about. Like, is it good? Is it not going to be good? You know what? It is good. It is good. A little bit of stained glass on the front end, and a pool table. Apparently there used to be a bar here many years ago, many moons ago. But Dean, that's running this place now, he's had it for a year and a half, 18 months. And he definitely, so there's no ales because they're a late bar. So they go from the early afternoon, they go right through till 1 o'clock in the morning. But it's swanky looking, isn't it? They've got something going on with the way it looks in it, and I like it. But he's a nice lad. He's the chap down here in the black jumper. He's a nice lad. Good selection of other stuff that you want. Neck oil, inches, Guinness, stuff like that. Decent sort of tap stuff. Moretti, Amstel, Cruise, Camo, Foster's, anything else you could possibly want in here. It's a good swanky little bar, and you know what, fair play to them for knowing what the market they're going for and improving and getting stuff better. The stone floor in here is beautiful. It is a good pub, so don't ever say we're different. So it's a 2-minute walk, so you guessed it, another beautifully stone fronted old pub. This one's the White Horse, and it looks like that. Honestly, I don't know why we go to certain areas in the country and all of the pubs are shaped and built in the same way from the frontage and look beautiful, and you get to somewhere else and yeah, they've got like Stuart B. red brick or something like that. So yeah, the pubs, the exteriors of the pubs around here are exceptional. So the White Horse is the next port of call for the night, and it looks pretty lovely. But every now and again, you go to some absolutely random places and you meet some absolute characters, some cards, you meet some sheep, you meet some all sorts of people. You go, but occasionally you meet a forest. And he works here as well, and he works here. And honestly, so this pub is just literally, it's honestly, it's won the day for me. It's won any kind of day. So you meet a Forest fan in the middle of the dark depths of anywhere, and it wins the day for you. But if you want to play pool in here, you want to watch the sport, and you want to, it's a nice, comfortable, pretty cool looking a little boozer. And it's not often you meet fellow Reds as you go round in random places. But what an absolute superstar Joe is. What an absolute superstar. Come and see the pub, you'll like it. How often do you meet other people with such sensible football taste as Joe? You know? That doesn't happen often unless you're in Nottingham, and some of them support Derby, so you know, not always that good. Yeah, love it. Yeah, good boozer to be fair. Yeah, a couple of ales. But final pub. I think there is a cocktail bar back up in the town. I'm going to try and do in a minute. But final pub of the day there is going to be one of the ones that was most suggested, most shouted at, and you got it in one. It's got that beautiful stone frontage again. It's the Vine. I don't know what number it is, so I need to count them when I get back. But it looks pretty special to me from the outside. We'll do this, and we'll see if we fancy. Oh, excuse me. We'll see if we fancy a cocktail. I get why people said I'd like this. I get why people said it was special. I get everything about it. It's gorgeous inside. So, an old schoolhouse, apparently, from the late 1800s. Only been a pub since about 1970-ish, which surprises me actually, because it looks and feels like it should have been a pub for longer. Again, fireplaces on either side, a really good selection of ales on, 5 in total. The king of lager next to the dregs of lager, so we won't hold that against them. They've got some other bits, but it is, as I said, the little fireplaces and stuff like that are, and it is beautiful L shape. Obviously dog friendly as well. Always nice to see some dog. Oh, dog. Love a doggy. Great little pub. This wholesome Stamford and Wye Valley, I'm very happy with. I like it a lot, and I'm very impressed. Right, final protocol for the night then is going to Natties. Someone said don't miss Natties Coffee and Wine Bar. I think someone told me it was a cocktail bar, but it's wine bar and a coffee bar more than a cocktail bar by the looks of things. But no point in bypassing anything, is there? So let's do Natties as the final stop of the night. It looks very nice inside, to be fair. Some of the best snapshots of life that you take while you're out doing what I do are you meet people that you would never, but doing what I do, you meet people you'd never meet. So aside from the fact that Counting Crows are playing, which are amazing, but this is a fantastic little like wine bar, cocktail bar. So there is no pina colada. I know. Look, there is no pina colada. However, they serve an absolutely mint sex on the beach, and I can't say they don't. So you know, we'll always adapt. We'll always work, and we'll find something else. But he's only 17 years old as well, so you know, he doesn't look. Yeah, look, it's a tough paper round he has, but it's a banging little cocktail wine bar. This is. You should definitely come down and see this. Like, don't miss it out. Come and see it. Great little place. Wonderful place to meet and finish the night. Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow in the Black Country again. Counting Crows.